guys, RTG here, and welcome back to another command block tutorial. And today we are doing coordinates and relatives. And coordinates and relatives have to do with targeting blocks. So how are we targeting blocks? Well, we're using the teleport command. And what you do with the teleport command, you teleport a player or entity to a destination. This destination can be a player. So if the player was named John, and this is me, then it's gonna teleport me to John. So if I do this, it doesn't work because the game doesn't recognize John, because John is not in our world. So you can also use coordinates, and this is teleporting the nearest player to this set of coordinates, and it's 2, 7, minus 29. And yeah, you might not know what it does because when I press it, just on this block, which is behind this. So yeah, that works, but how does it work? Well, every block in your world has an X, Y and Z destination, or value I need to say. Well, this value changes for every block, as I said. So if you want to teleport to a certain block, you need to get the X, Y and Z values of that block. Then the game knows, hey, it's that block, let's teleport to that. So to find your X, Y and Z coordinate of a block, there are several ways. If you press F3, then look at the second column, because the first column doesn't matter with blocks. The second column of the left, it says X, Y and Z, and then you got your coordinates right there. You could write those down with all the digits and the decimals and everything, but as you see, if I just move a slight bit, those numbers change a lot. So that's not very useful. If you want to target the block where you're standing on now, or which you are within with your feet right now, so that's this block right here, look at the block coordinate underneath that. It says 4, 7, minus 24, and those are the better coordinates for that. So if you want to teleport to this block, just change these numbers to 4, 7, minus 24. And as they are in X, Y and Z, the first number is the X coordinate, the second number is the Y coordinate, and the third one is the Z coordinate. And if I jump, you can see that the Y coordinate changes, nothing else. So the Y coordinate is up and down. So you know that. You can also use the looking at coordinates, and that basically works with the block you're looking at. You can find those all the way at the bottom of the second column of the left. So if you see them, it says looking at 4, 8, minus 26. That's the block I'm just looking at. So every block you highlight with that black little margin. You know, when you point at it, if you want to break this, I just click now. But yeah, that block has the coordinates of 4, 8, minus 26. This block right here has 6, 8, minus 26. And then 2, 6, minus 28. So you see that the coordinates are really organized. If I had one to this, let's open F3 again. My X is going to change with 1 every time I do this, and it's going to deplete with 1 every time I move to the left. My Z coordinate changes when I move this way and this way. So it's not like it goes from 4 to 9 to 7 to... No, it's just really organized in number, which is cool. But you can use this in a more proper way using these relative commands, or coordinates. So this is teleporting me to a relative X, to a relative Y, and to a relative Z coordinate. Relatives are basically from the player or the block. With the teleport command, it's from the player you're targeting. So this command block, it's teleporting the nearest player. It's not changing this Y coordinate because there's basically 0 here, but you can leave that one out. It's changing the Y with 1, and 1 is up. So if I press this, I get teleported 1 block up, which is cool. I can even change this to 10, and then we need to wait before I get back, because it's teleporting me 10 blocks up, and you can see that in the chat as well. So that's really awesome. So that's how that works. I even have a better command block right here. Sorry. And that one teleports me my X minus 8 and my Z is minus 5. So if I press this, I end up as this platform again. And how did I get those coordinates? Because I did that because I was standing on this block. I highlighted that one because if I go from here, you see I end up right here. So that's not cool. That's not what I want. So I wanted to end up in the middle right there. So that's why I highlighted it. Because what did I do? It's minus 8, which may confuse some of you, and minus 5. So let's hide up in here, which helps. And if you're looking at the second column again, of the left, you say facing north. You see X, Y, Z, block, chunk, and then facing north, and then towards negative Z. that north and that's now east, south, that doesn't matter to any command block players, makers, things like that, because it does not, yeah, it is not used in the command blocks. That after that it's towards, positive Z, negative X, like things like that. That does matter, because if you want to teleport someone 8 blocks towards this direction, you need to count 8 blocks out and then put it in a negative Z, because the Z coordinate apparently goes from there to there. So the 0 is about there and then the plus is there. So if you want, I'm actually teleporting you, myself back on the Z coordinate. And I also did it with the X, because the X is positive right there and negative right there. So if I had here, it's negative, getting negative. If it's right here, it's positive. You can also see that at the X, Y, Z, by the way. Because if I had right here, it's negative X, and my X coordinate depletes, as you see. So yeah, that's basically how that works. You can just find that out with pressing F3. So yeah, that's basically all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed, and if something is unclear or something, just type it in the comments, I'll answer. Yeah, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe. That's much appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Bye.